Welcome to sports, everybody. The GEORGIO BALDACCI Open Nationals closing out over the weekend at the National Tennis Center. On the ladies' side, it was top seed Carrie Cartwright capping off her season with a win in the final 7-6, 6-3 over second seed Sydney Clark.
I hurt my foot a bit early this year, but I played a few tournaments and it's really good now, so looking forward to 2020. I'll always play singles, but yes, definitely doubles. I love doubles, and I would like to play more doubles in the future.
Despite not winning the title, Sydney still booking her spot alongside Carrie on the 2020 Fed Cup team. Also next year, Sydney will be heading off to college to play for the UAB Blazers in Birmingham, Alabama.
College would be a better, even better, different experience because it's more of the team aspect as well. To be able to meet new people and to cooperate with other members on a team. Playing with a team is much different than playing by yourself. So that'll be something new for me to get the team aspect much more.
On the men's side, Kevin Major Jr. winning the national crown in a competitive final with Baker Newman, set scores 7-5 and 6-3. KJ and Baker have both secured their spots on the 2020 Davis Cup team, along with Justin Roberts, who automatically qualified with his ATP ranking and was exempted from playing in the Nationals. The Bahamas Bowling Federation closing out his national squad trials. On the men's side, David Slater, the top qualifier. He's joined by Graham Higgs, Tyrone Knowles, Derek Burrows, Anthony Ingram, and Kelsey Roll. Leading the way for the ladies, Driscoll Roll, rounding out the top six, Janice Hoyt, Camille Burnside, Shanta Kerr-Richardson, Florida Mae Wilson, and Paula Hart. Next up on the Federation's calendar now, their national championships in February. From the Pro Hardwood last night, Kevin Altidore and the Tromsø Storm going down in Norway 73-71 to Gimli. Altidore was 5 of 16 from the field, 2 for 5 from behind the three-point arc. He tallied a double-double, 13 points and 11 boards in 31 minutes. A rough couple of games for Buddy Hield in the NBA as the Sacramento Kings lost all 3 games on their road trip. Buddy's 14-point output last Tuesday, his lowest in over a month, and he struggled even more the past 2 games, scoring in single digits both times. Buddy and the Kings looking to right the ship tonight when they return home for a matchup with the Houston Rockets. The C.I. Gibson Rattlers closing out play in the Tarkanian High School Basketball Classic in Las Vegas. Playing out of the Select Championship bracket, the Rattlers finishing up with a record of 1-3. They closed out strong, a 67-54 win over Yale out of Canada. The Rattlers also the JV team in Vegas. They went 2-2, also ending on a high note, winning 72-24 over Jordan out of Utah. Frederick King, a monster game in that final. He had a triple, actually just short of a triple-double, 35 points, 20 rebounds, and 8 block shots. A big upset on the college hardwood yesterday. LaShawn Higgs and the Texas Longhorn ladies taking down top-ranked Stanford, handing them their first loss of the season, 69-64. LaShawn finishing up with 8 points and 4 rebounds in 18 minutes. Philip McKenzie and the Houston Baptist Huskies also on court yesterday, looking for their first win of the season, taking on the New Mexico Lobos. The Huskies led by 2 at the half, but it was all Lobos after the break. Huskies go down 107-88 and remain winless. McKenzie finishing up with 10 points and 8 rebounds in 25 minutes. The 2019 Makers won Bahamas Bowl, all history now. This one all about the Buffalo Bulls out of the MAC. They ran all over the Charlotte 49ers out of Conference USA, dominating from start to finish in a 31-9 victory. Jared Patterson doing most of the damage. He had 32 carries for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns.
The feeling is still unreal, you know, the guys that came before us paved the way for us, and it's the whole support we get from the community, from University of Buffalo and the Buffalo area. And this is for them, and then we just made history.
We talked a lot about it this week that, this is something that they could accomplish that no one else could ever repeat. And I think once we started talking about that aspect of it, I think it helped motivate them to understand maybe we didn't hit all the goals that we might have been able to achieve or wanted to achieve this year. But this one would be very special and one that would separate them from any other team, past or future.
The 49ers disappointed to end their season on a losing note, but this was their first bowl game in school history, so they still have a lot to celebrate.
Felt like anytime we tried to get some momentum going, they were able to take it away from us, and didn't execute very well. Obviously did some things that didn't help ourselves with some turnovers and some penalties, and didn't tackle very well. And it's a really good football team in Buffalo. when you do those things, that's probably the result you're going to get every time. So congratulations to Lance. I know their program first bowl victory. He does an incredible job. He's a really good coach. I enjoyed getting to know him.
This trip will be hard to beat, being with all my teammates. You'll never get a chance to be at the beach, let alone the Bahamas, you know, with your team. So those guys are my family for life. I just appreciate each and every one of them, and I'm just thankful, you know, trying to show gratitude to everybody I can. The guys sitting next to me, Coach Healy and Chris, you know, these guys, you know, they work extremely hard, and I'm just thankful for them. I'm thankful for the bonds, you know, the brotherhood that has developed over this year, and, you know, going 2-5 and coming back strong. And, you know, it's been, like Coach said, it's been a movie. It's been emotional. It's been a roller coaster. And I wouldn't have traded it for anything.
Purdue senior Samson Colebrook has been named the Big Ten Men's Track Athlete of the Week. This was Colebrook's second Athlete of the Week honor after he was recognized during the 2019 outdoor season. This accolade is the first for a Boilermaker since Purdue collected 7 Field Athlete of the Week awards in 2016 and 1 Track Award in 2015. A native of Exuma, Colebrook opened his indoor season with a victory in the 60-meter dash at the Fred-Wilt Open. He won the final with a time of 6.72. That's the second fastest time in the nation and the fastest in the Big Ten. Along with his 2 career Athlete of the Week awards, Colebrook was also a 2019 Big Ten Sportsman Award nominee and named the 2019 All-Big Ten Outdoor First Team. Tiffany Hanna from Wagner College with back-to-back Northeast Conference Field Athlete of the Week honors there. She improved upon her season opening performance in both the weight throw and shot put at the Seahawk Shootout. The reigning conference weight throw champion added 17 centimeters to her league leading distance. She currently sits 15th amongst automatic qualifiers for the Eastern College Athletic Conference Championships. Hanna also moving up to number 5 on the Northeast Conference performers list. And that will do it for sports. The morning edition comes back after this.